Do you know it's just kind of morally reprehensible? Did you know? And this is something you can go to a store and look and see for yourself. Did you know that they sell Ouija boards at toy stores? There's a You can literally go to a toy store and buy a Ouija board, and not like a kid friendly Ouija board, an actual fucking Ouija board. That's fucked up. Like, who the fuck? Like, you're looking at board games. Look, Clue, Monopoly, Candyland, and the Ouija board. Huh? Let's get the Ouija board. And what? No, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's gotta be something you have to be like. I'm gonna need to see some identification to allow you to. I can't sell this to you without any proper form of ID. Let me see. No, you see, your ID is expired. Yes, I'm aware it's still you. I still can't accept it because it's expired. I can't sell this to you. Get the fuck out my store. You see, like they're just selling these bitches just like happy go lucky. Like you can just walk in there and buy one, go home, open it up, and start contacting demonic forces. Like what the fuck? That should not be something that's so easy to do. You should make this a little harder. Like like if you're just able to go into a toy store and buy a Ouija board, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, it's fucked up on so many levels. Cause it's like, how many movies do you see that starts with a Ouija board that isn't a horror movie? As soon as someone pulls a Ouija board out, the movie immediately becomes a horror movie. There's no buddy movies that start with a Ouija board. There's no fucking romance movies that start with a Ouija board. There's no fucking like and you know what? Most thriller movies, horror movies, the slasher movies, the ones that aren't like supernatural, because the slasher movie is kind of different for me. Like Friday the 13th, that's a slasher movie. Nightmare on Elm Street, that's a slasher movie. A slasher movie is going to be defined by having a lot of sequels, having that one villain that is always killing people in a specific area. They're usually supernatural. Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, these types of people. They slash their victims with machetes, with their claws, with knives. And that's usually definitive of the slasher genre of horror movies. But most of them don't even start with Ouija boards. Only really, really, really fucked up ones start with Ouija boards. But what I'm trying to say is there's nothing, there's never any good events after a nigga opened the Ouija board and starts speaking to whoever. Like and I'm speaking facetiously, like just I'm speaking just for fun right now, but on a serious level, it's like necromancy, things of that nature are strictly prohibited and are not permitted. In fact, there's no knowledge you can gain from the dead that sort of way. Like in the Bible, there's a guy that goes to one that can he goes to one that is a necromancer, and he's asking for information, and the dead person that he wants to speak to, the only message they have is, I think, and don't quote me on this, I'm not sure the specific words, it won't be too long till you join me. For the Lord tells you, do not seek advice from the dead. There's no knowledge to be gained from the dead or from divining spirits or from a divining spirit. That's like a fortune teller spirit. That's like a familiar spirit. And these are spirits that watch a person over a long period of time. They watch a person, they observe, and they study a person, and they're able to they're able to deceive a person by being knowledgeable of areas of that person's private life, of that person's history. And this person, this human, is unaware that this spirit, this familiar spirit, is so familiar with them because spirit lives and human lives operate on two different dimensions. Like a person has a natural lifespan where you will live in this world and you will die in this world, and in this world there are spirits, and in this world these spirits do not have these limited lifespans that we have, and they are able to watch probably over three lifetimes of a person's life until they finally decide to intervene and deceive a person and tell them of their most intimate histories, and of their father's history, and of their father's father's history, and of that father's father's history. And this person who is spiritually oblivious to the nature of who's communicating with him, that they will be probably astonished at the depth of the information that this spirit is familiar with. And that's, like that's a tactic that can be used by these spirits to deceive you into like giving heed to these doctrines, like these they're gonna be tantalizing to an extent, because that's the whole point, to allure you, to give you a scratch your itching ears. Like, so be wary, be aware, be wary, and be attuned, be discerning of these things. Because believe you can, but you can be skeptical. That does not mean that they do not exist. You can choose to not believe, but your belief or your disbelief does not exempt you from these powers and principalities at work in this world. It's your decision.